remember, he told me he was on probation, which is true. And surprisingly, it never occurred to me at that time to really put some thought into it, because if I had, I'd remember that when you get probation, you're usually charged with something, there's a disposition of the case, you know, that kind of stuff. So what I discovered in that background check was actually a bit more than what he told me, because he technically didn't tell me anything. He was charged with domestic battery by strangulation, which is a felony battery. It's a third-degree felony. He pled nolo contendere to that charge, which is essentially where you accept conviction as if a guilty plea had been entered without actually having to admit guilt. He took this plea in 2019, and one of the provisions of his probation is that he's not permitted to consume any alcohol. So why was he so angry about me calling the police? Because if the police caught him, he would go right to jail.
So this modern woman is voluntarily choosing to date a guy who has strangled people, a strangler who is on probation, okay? You cannot make this up. This chick, okay, good looking chick. Okay, it's not like she's ugly. It's not like she can't get other dudes. It's not like she can't meet a man who isn't on probation. Okay, it's not like she can't meet a man who doesn't strangle people. But she is voluntarily choosing to pursue a guy who is clearly a criminal, a violent criminal, with probably multiple convictions, because that's usually the case, right? It's usually the pattern behavior. She's choosing to date this dangerous guy instead of some boring nice guy in her friend zone. Okay, why would I date them? Oh my God, those guys put me to sleep. They're so nice. They're so gentlemanly. They open my car doors. They buy me flowers. It's just too boring. Too predictable. There's nothing exciting about that. No. I gotta date the guy who strangles people, because that's adventurous, right? The guy who's on probation, because that guy will keep me awake. That guy won't bore me. I never know when he might strangle me. So it's getting to the point where this is just so out of hand, man. I mean, these women are so beyond damaged, right? They're so beyond damaged that they can't see straight anymore, right? I mean, where is this girl's family members? Most of all, where's her father? Oh, there you go right there, right? Single mom. Because, if she had a father figure in her life, or and not a weak father or an absentee father, and she actually had a strong male role model in her life, right? Her biological dad, if he stuck around, I do not think she would be dating a strangler on probation. I think her dad would be like, honey, you are not going out with this guy. Okay? This guy strangles people. And he's on probation. So you're not going to go out with him. He sounds a bit dangerous, right? No, she doesn't have that guy. Right? She probably just had a single mom. Or who knows, she might have just, been a foster child. I don't know. But in any case, she did not have a strong male role model around. I know that for a fact, because her picker is way out of whack, right? Her priorities are way out of whack. It's like, why are you even dealing with a guy like this? I mean, it's like, what, are you in a wheelchair or something? Are you like 500 pounds overweight? Are you just, ridiculously unattractive where you can't get anyone else? No, you're young. You're attractive. She is, right? Let's give it to her. She's attractive. She's not bad looking. She's not, I wouldn't call her a dime. She's not even a 9, but, she's cute. She's an attractive girl. Got pretty blonde hair, green eyes, tight body still, probably early 20s. Are you telling me that this girl does not have just a line of simps out the door, just waiting and ready for her to just say the word, and they will just pick her up and marry her off? Of course she does. Many of these girls do. It's not like the movies. Okay? It's not like the movies, guys, where, Hollywood wants to BS you into believing that these chicks are, hurricane victims and oh, we need to feel sorry for them. These poor girls, just no men want them. I'm too pretty to be approached. Nobody wants me. It's like, give me a break with that horse shit. Right? You have plenty of options. And this is why I tell you guys, you cannot feel bad for these women later on in life. Right? I hope you're learning something here, because you will see these girls again later on in life when they are well into their middle ages, their 40s and their 50s, and they are still single, still alone, and fortunately still riding the carousel. Right? They'll want you to feel bad for them, and you can't, because you'll see where, at least now we have social media, so you can kind of backtrack and see what her what her problem was back when she was in her 20s. What was she doing with her time? How was she spending her time? What have I told like a lot of the younger girls who follow my channel? I'm like, this is the most important time of your life, is your 20s. Do not waste them. As much as The View and all these talking heads on TV want to tell you that now's the time for you to chase your career, now's the time for you to be independent, don't settle down, travel the world, you're only young once, and that rich, successful, handsome guy is going to be waiting for you, no matter how old you get. It's like, that is such a load of garbage that they sell these young women. And if you don't believe me, all you have to do is look at women who are 10 to 15 years older than you. Again, with social media, you can do that now. And you can hear these women talking about their own stories, about what they did in their 20s. And they all have the same story that this girl did. Dated bad men, I partied around, I ignored the nice guys. And then I woke up one day and even the bad guys didn't want me anymore. All these bad boys, they weren't paying attention. So I had to settle for the beta guy. And I feel sorry for that beta guy. But, I mean, if it's to the point where this girl would risk her life, okay, risk her life dating this guy, because what if he gets up in the middle of the night and is pissed and he decides to strangle her? I mean, that's that's pretty dangerous, right? I mean, I wouldn't date a chick that, is like a strangler. I would not feel comfortable sleeping next to her at night. I would not want to close my eyes. I'm like, man, what if I wake up and I'm like, hanging like, by a rope or something? No, I'm not doing it, man. Not doing it. My life's too important, and I don't want to date chicks like that. Why? Because I'm not damaged. I don't want to date damaged chicks like that. That's going to put me at risk. I'd rather date a high caliber chick, a classy chick, a feminine chick, one who preferably doesn't like have to drop F-bombs every freaking sentence, and one that doesn't act like a dude, one who lets me lead, one who's submissive, one who's nurturing, one who, gives me neck massages without me asking for it, and, acts like a chick, man, acts like a lady. That's what I want. That's what most men want. Most men are not looking for a damaged female. And unfortunately, a lot of these damaged females come in a very pretty cute, pretty attractive package like this girl, right? It's like, she looks cute. You would not kick this girl out of bed. Most guys, they wouldn't, right? I haven't seen her full body, but she looks pretty tight. Doesn't look like most guys would kick her out of bed. And so she's attractive, and unfortunately, some simp is going to end up falling for her when she's past her prime, when she's already hit the wall, and he's going to be more than willing to provide for her and fire off his resources towards her and pay off all of her student loans and all of her credit card debt, and she'll probably be a single mom by then, take care of Chad Jr., pay for him, pay for his schooling, and this guy's just going to get pissed on his entire, during their entire relationship. He's never going to be appreciated. Chad Jr. is never going to appreciate him. And, he's really going to sell himself short when he could have got a higher caliber girl if he just believed in himself more. And that's why we do these coaching videos here on the 33 Secrets, is to wake you guys up to stop selling yourself short and stop going for these modern women, especially these dysfunctional women. This chick is clearly messed up in the head, right? She's dysfunctional because, again, why on earth would you date the hillside strangler a dangerous guy on probation over choosing just one of many of those nice guys in your friend zone that wants to do nothing but treat you right, right? Wants to be a gentleman towards you, wants to practice chivalry, wants to do all those things. It makes no sense, but that is the state we're living in currently, guys. And as always, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Share anything that I might have missed, any ideas, any concepts you want to share below. Go ahead and share them below. And as always, love seeing you guys in my comments. Love reading your comments. Always entertaining and very humorous at times. So drop those comments below. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here from top of Vegas. As always, guys, make sure to destroy that like button below. Just destroy it for me right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the absolute youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. The same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are approaching and closing every single week. I kid you not, we're making it happen every single week, no matter what type of craziness is going on in the world, what type of new variant of Moroni is going on in the world, no matter what type of divisiveness is going on in the world, we are still living our lives and continuing to go out there and make things happen and crush it. And I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. And it's real easy to get signed up. This is the absolute best way to support my work. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now. And I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. All right, just want to share this shot with you guys from my hotel room here. As you can see, we've got the Eiffel Tower right behind me, and it is all lit up. There's actually a restaurant inside the Eiffel Tower, as well as a viewing deck all the way up at the top. So if you ever come to Vegas, make sure you check that out. And then we've got the Paris Hotel right over there. Got Planet Hollywood right there. Got the Cosmo right behind the Eiffel Tower, as well as the Bellagio. And the fountains were on earlier, but right now the fountains are not on because it's pretty late out here and just out here banging out some coaching videos for you guys. So until next time.